This is the great question. Uh, I learned about these. I'm going to speak from my own experience. Okay. So I've experienced this because I knew about these traits before I met Ty, and I absolutely intended to try this out. But we were in a conference together watching Tai Tashiro speak about this. And I remember sitting there at this conference, not having a particularly good time with the person I was with, and thinking, I can do this. I can follow instructions. And the reason I also thought that was because Tai Tashiro was emphasizing how difficult this is. That our evolutionary brains really want, so if we're talking about a straight female, we want that strong jawline. So you can see that this completely diminishes our pool. So, really, what he was doing was, in fact, the book he wrote is called The Science of Happily Ever After. And he talks about 3 wishes. But you really get to choose 3 things guaranteed, and then your pool goes down. And if you want hotness, height, and money, you might have a person who's a complete selfish asshole. And that's where you think, like, are there those problems ones that you're going to be able to deal with just because the person's hot in 20 years? Or are you going to be so sick of their shit that you don't care how hot they are? So that's really what it comes down to. And I knew that the biggest thing in my way was just to get rid of that evolutionary urge for hotness. The night I met Ty, so I broke up with the person I was with that day. I moved back to California. I immediately got on Tinder. I will tell you what, with that mindset that I didn't care about hotness, money, or height, I realized there were so many lovely eligible bachelors. He was wearing a giraffe costume on his main picture, which I thought was funny. And there was some pictures of him working, but he had like hard hat stuff. So I had no idea he was hot and Australian and 6'2". I mean, I did win in this case.